Just
What was you going to say?
I ain't gonna say nothing.
All right, we are live finally after, well, what's it been, JT? 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
The sickness got us again.
I know. I apologize for that. The whole family had, I don't even know what it was, flu bug, stomach bug, I don't know what it was, but we were down and out. I didn't want to get anybody else sick.
He's being a sissy.
But, yeah, I was being a sissy.
He was still well enough to race Friday night with us.
I
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, I didn't really understand that.
Well, I'm leading the points, boys. I had to keep up my
But
points.
it's in the
lead.
rule book that you
It ain't
cannot
no
race
rule.
while you're sick.
It ain't no rule book. I never got a rule book. I've not seen a rule book.
Well, it's only for the officials.
Yeah, I want to see a
JT.
copy of it.
Me and
I ain't
Zach.
lying.
I ain't no official.
SILMWS.
Yeah, no, you're lying.
Officially the worst one that's on there.
Hey, I got the points leading half Friday.
Yeah, but you're still way behind me.
1 point.
You're way behind me.
I'm 1 point behind him.
Way behind me.
I'm
But
gonna wreck him
anyway.
this week.
But anyway, we got two guests tonight. We got Anthony Finley and Philip Boudreaux. Thank you guys for coming on.
Well, thanks
No,
for having us.
I know I canceled on you last week, and I apologize. And Philip's boy Cole was supposed to be here, but we've had was it a basketball injury?
Yeah, so he was playing basketball and had another kid fall on him, so it broke his thumb in his hand.
So we'll have to get him back on here probably sometime before summertime gets here.
Yeah.
I know he wanted to come
Before it gets
tonight,
busy.
but yeah, before it gets real busy.
Yeah, he's the only reason we even really invited those
he
two.
was.
Well,
And-
thanks. Appreciate that.
Anthony was just for the ride, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
It's-
what I thought.
Yeah.
Cole's buddy.
We're, same age range and everything.
Thing, yeah.
Yeah. It's JT and then it's Finley.
Oh, that's right.
I'm getting ready to kick him out of that spot, though.
Nah, you can't do it.
So people that might not know, let's start with you, Anthony. What do you race and how did you get to where you're at?
Well, I race a Crown Vic, and the very first one my father-in-law bought for me. And then I moved up to one I won in a raffle. And I've been racing for 3 years. Don't laugh at me. I'm serious.
No, that's a good topic. You won that. You told me that you won that car on a raffle.
Yep, $30 raffle. Yep.
You can't beat that.
$30 race car.
I can't beat this guy here, though, but I can beat that.
Yeah, but still, that's a pretty good car for a $30 raffle.
Yeah, it is.
And you ended up finishing fourth in points this year.
Yes, I did. Yep.
Led some laps too.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
I
led
thought I
some
was
laps.
lapped. I thought I was just
Well,
trying to catch
I
up with the
mean-
pack.
You know, it counts.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's right.
The picture says it all.
Good timing.
What about you, Philip? You got different plans this year than what you've had last year, though, right?
Yeah, we did the asphalt thing last year, and we're going to come back to dirt. Kind of split the season with the Crown Vic and the Pure Stock.
And you're running for Rookie of the Year? Your
No,
stock?
that's just to stir the pot a little
I
bit with
got
my
you.
brother.
I got you. But that car did win Rookie of the Year last year, though.
You're not gonna run for Rookie of the Year
Yeah. he's
after the
one.
run you had at Fun Fest,
No, probably not. I don't want to dedicate it. I'm tired of dedicating.
dude. That's you. That's your trophy.
I'm maybe. I don't know.
He's gonna do it. I'll work on him.
Yeah, so that's just going to be an interesting year. Finley, you going after the Cranmers this year? You going to win championship 2023?
Oh, I'm going to try.
Didn't you just hear I'm coming back to dirt?
Hey,
I don't know, though. I think Finley's got it in him, though.
I do.
I
I
do.
got it in me, too, because I'm going to wreck Philip first, and then we'll be good.
See?
I got this planned out.
You gotta do what it takes.
You might want to put
something.
some extra support bars in that Crown Vic of yours.
No, I ain't.
Finley's coming for you. But anyway, we're got a lot to go over tonight because I know there's a lot of stuff going nationally too with Votto coming up. I know it's actually the new year now. Speaking of that, I hope everybody had a great Christmas and a happy New Year because I still feel like we need to start here soon. We need to start going back to every week. I'm missing it.
Right now,
I don't know, like this. I miss being on here on Thursday nights talking to everybody. You don't?
well, it's not that I don't
No,
miss
no,
it. It's
no,
just
no.
we're busy
We're busy.
trying to get these cars together.
Well, I'm busy too.
I just got done working on it tonight.
I sent Zach my January schedule, and it's
Busy.
It's busy.
busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm ready to go back too, but give me at least a couple more weeks.
Couple more weeks to get your car done.
Get my car done. Get some other stuff lined out.
Okay, so in February we'll go every week.
I'll be gone the
Mid-February.
first week, but mid-February.
Yeah, when you get back from East Bay,
okay.
because we'll have a lot to talk about when you get back from East Bay.
I'm super excited about that. So
Yeah. So anyway, but I hope everybody had a great Christmas and a happy New Year. I know it's been, like I said, it's been 3 weeks since we've been on here. So, yeah. What else you guys been up to? Anything before we can start talking about some national stuff?
Just working on cars.
Me and Zach have been doing a lot of research and development.
Trying to.
We're trying to get our super stock game up.
Really?
We've got some very interesting ideas.
Been watching some YouTube videos or what?
No, Zach's just got a lot of knowledge, and
No,
he's going to
not
take a
really.
class.
Not really.
And I
That
think
is true.
that's going to help us a lot
Yeah.
when he gets back. He's going to go take the class, and he's going to host a class. If you guys are interested,
Are you going to? Yeah, I'd say, what are you going to charge for this? Have you thought about
I
it?
could probably make a good amount of money.
I'm just saying.
At least make my money back.
Racing's not cheap, so
You're exactly right.
I'd start my own stalker chassis school or something.
There wouldn't be nobody there.
School of Hard Knocks. What do you guys had going on? I know you got some motor work going on, don't you?
We just set the new motor down in it. So
Got you. What you got going on,
Wrapping it
Finley?
Nothing. I'm lazy.
You lazy?
Yeah, I'm lazy. Body
So
work.
is Elizabeth
Just
doing all the
body
work?
Huh?
Your wife doing all the work on the cars, getting them
Yeah,
ready?
she's doing all the work.
Yeah. Is she racing the full schedule this year?
She says no, but we'll soon see.
Wait till springtime gets here and it warms up a little bit.
Exactly.
She gets back to the track.
I think that's the fastest Finley, honestly.
I agree
Yeah.
with you 100%.
I do too.
I really do.
I mean, I think she would have won the Enduro if JT wouldn't have hit her.
Yeah, JT did hit her pretty good. She
I
still
would've-
talks about that.
I would have won the Enduro if Zach wouldn't have hit me.
I was lapping JT in the Enduro, but he
I was saving
shoved
my
me
stuff.
into a lap car
Saving it.
as they were spinning around.
Other Crown Vics are hard to handle, but
I tell you what, you get done with a 20-lap Crown Vic race, you're tired. I drive a super stock. That Crown Vic's way harder driving than that super stock is.
A little bit
Yeah.
different steering, ain't it?
Yeah, way
Golly.
quicker.
I don't know. I disagree. When I ran the pure stock and then got into the Crown Vic, I was wore out after driving the pure stock.
You guys got
Really?
stock steering on that thing or what?
Yeah. Duh.
We need to do some work to that rig, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Like Friday night during the heat race, I got in the pure stock, drove it, and then got out of it, went in the Crown Vic, and I literally felt like I was looking all around, going down the straightaway, kicking my foot, like, come on, is this thing going? And my brother's on the flag going like this. And I'm like, there's no way. This thing is going so damn slow.
But yeah, I don't know. JT,
Yeah.
well, how come you're not going to this class with him? I was going to ask you that the other day.
I'm going to be at Florida.
Oh, is it the same time?
But it's like 2
Yeah.
days before or something.
I
ain't
got
it?
you.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not going to be far from him, but Zach would be in Florida with me if he didn't have the trip.
That's true.
I'd be with Zach at the chassis school if I didn't have the trip. So
Yeah.
So
It is what it is.
it's all right. I'm
Yeah.
saving a lot of money, and I'm still going to get the same knowledge because Zach parks by me,
That's true. That is true.
or I park
Yeah.
by him. I guess really he
Just
gets there first.
Steal his notes, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a good year.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a good.
Have you
year.
guys ever thought about painting some blue on them race cars and coming across the creek there, or what?
when I sideswipe you, I'll get blue on.
Yeah,
That's
see,
fine.
Finley
I'll help.
starts on. He parks on the other side of the creek.
Parks on the other side of the creek, and that's Philip and Greg park, and
Yeah.
Eric's
Gotta be
parked right
close to the
beside him.
concession stand.
Yeah, but you need to come across the creek, gang.
I don't know.
That is a good point, Finley.
Yeah, concession.
It is
stand,
closer to the-
closed.
Matt will drive you up there. He drives
Yeah,
me
follow
around.
me. I'll come pick you up on the golf cart.
Freshly rebuilt golf
Freshly
cart.
rebuilt,
We get
thanks to
Smokey
Bo
fixed.
Livers Motorsports.
Smokey's fixed.
Smokey
You
is fixed.
You got to turn his mic up. I can't hear him.
I know they said it was too loud on here.
It was fine.
But that was his wife that made the comment, so
Don't listen to her. I don't. I said that out loud, didn't I?
let's say Derek wants to know, JT, are you cold? JT wears that jacket in here every week.
Yeah,
It's nice and comfortable in here.
it's not really. It's probably 55 in here.
That's warm compared to what it was last week.
Dad had my shop at like 70 a while ago.
Heater says it's 75 in here.
That's not accurate.
Saying the thermostat's off on the heater?
I'm just saying I took a science class where we learned like 2 weeks of meteorology. It's not accurate.
I got you. What's going on, Raylan? Thanks for tuning in.
You could make a lot of money with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm really good. It's cold in here.
And Elizabeth said, no, it's not going to be full time.
Yeah.
We'll see. We're going to make some side bets as the night goes on, whether it's going to be full time or not. Grant said, glad to see JT wash his hair for tonight.
Yeah.
Did you wash your hair tonight?
I did. I'm using a new conditioner because I felt so bad after that night. It looked so shiny. Meg goes, you just need to use my conditioner, and it does help.
What do you? Can you let everybody know what you're using?
It's that one purple bottle with the kangaroo on it.
Aussie.
Aussie.
I used to say a suey.
A suey?
A suey.
Should we try to get them on as a product sponsor for the Black Flag show?
It works. I mean, look, I ain't shiny at all.
I think it looks great.
I mean, that's what my mom always used when I was growing up. So
Smells nice.
Sure.
You don't have near the dead ends you had in here a couple weeks ago.
Right. Yeah. Well, I've got a really good hairstylist in town, Heather at Rustic Cuts.
There you go.
She is top notch.
I second that. She cuts my hair too.
At least you got a haircut. I don't.
You're just getting old.
Think,
But
think of the money you're saving.
Yeah.
That's true.
Blake
Hair
Durbin.
trimmers 10 years.
Blake Durbin wants to know, are you going to Racewise school?
yes.
Yes. That is it. That is the one. Carly Holt said across the creek is the place to be.
But you have to have a blue car. Carly's got a blue car.
That's true. So it fits in.
Truth be told, there's going to be a little bit of blue on the pure stock this year.
All right.
Oh.
I
Kinda
converted somebody
changing
else
it up.
too.
There we go.
Kind of changing it up a little bit this year.
Like
with
what
it.
is
What?
I converted you too.
Not necessarily. I had already had blue on mine.
No, he didn't.
what is a little bit of blue?
I don't know
I
if
know
you,
what Zach's a little bit of blue is because I've seen pictures
well,
of
have
it.
you seen Cole's go-kart body?
Yeah.
We're just going to make that bigger.
That's
It's
inspired by somebody out here.
Gonna, yeah.
Not Finley.
No, it's not Finley. It's he wanted to. We ordered a body for him, and he wanted it to be JT blue. So
Oh.
we added some blue to it, and
We're gonna have to
I
talk
told him
to
we
that
would
kid.
do the pure stock just like it if he wanted to. So
That's
There you
5
go.
horse. Boom. Just like that.
I don't need no more. I can't control what I got.
Jeremy made the point that Cole's cart is blue.
Yes.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
Looks really good. Eric did that one too. He did a fantastic
Yeah.
job.
I won't go to nobody else.
He's the
P3
man.
Graphics
Yep.
is where it's at. P3
Only
Graphics.
way to go.
Yep.
Eric Lynn said, not old Smokey. The Skeeters are going to eat us alive at the track now. I might get a little smoke machine put on the back of it. Just when I'm going through the pits, I'll turn my smoke machine on and run the Skeeters away.
Just put Chuck on the back. He smokes enough.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can put him on there. Grant said, I think you look beautiful, JT.
Well, you know, it's not.
Elizabeth said, ask Finley what he uses on his hair.
What hair?
Yeah.
Miracle Grow?
Bar soap and a wash rag. Bar
You're
soap
buying the
and a
wrong
wash rag.
stuff if you are.
Yeah.
And then Kenny Simpson wants to start an argument.
He's my favorite viewer.
Red is where it's at.
You know, they talk red and they talk white.
I think red cars
color,
look fast.
What color is ever whole cage?
I think
Blue.
It's blue.
red cars look fast though.
No, that's not an accurate statement. Red cars ain't been fast since the 80s.
Huh?
There ain't been fast red cars since the 80s.
I've had a couple fast red cars.
I'm not going to argue. I'm just going to sit here and shake my head.
All right.
I think red's where it's at.
I ain't gonna say nothing either.
Can't hurt the friendships.
No.
Nancy Atkins, hey drivers, Anthony and all love going to your racing events. We appreciate you tuning in.
Yes.
That's my mama, boys.
Poor
That's your
woman.
mom?
Yeah, Nancy Atkins, my mama.
Oh.
Yep.
Poor woman.
I know,
Well, you
I
got a
feel
great
sorry.
son.
You're just saying that because we're on the air, right?
Yeah. I'll keep my other comments to myself. But since we're live,
That's
you're
not
a
what
great
you-
person, Anthony.
You were not saying that 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
No.
Or 20 minutes ago.
No, I hope I didn't hit the record button on the machine before we started. That way nobody hears it.
We're getting a lot of comments tonight, really.
Allie Boudreaux
That's 'cause
says
we're on
white,
here,
teal,
boys.
and little black onyx is where it's at. What? What is black onyx?
I don't even see that
Have you
comment
noticed
on
her?
there.
Have you noticed the number that was on her car?
Yeah.
The sparkly stuff.
Oh.
That's the black onyx.
So
or
the onyx is the sparkly stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was just sparkles.
I
A little
just thought-
shimmer to it.
Yeah.
I just thought black was black.
It's like a tadpole.
Yeah.
No, she's bougie, guys. She's got to be
Bougie.
Yeah.
That's a nice way to say it.
Yeah. Bougie.
She can hear us, but
Yeah.
Grant Simpson said, so does that mean you were slow in my red car the night you drove it, minus the issue?
Bub, you seen me. I was slow in it. I mean, I did not look good in it at all. We're gonna me and Kenny Stock though. We're redeeming that deal. That's changing.
You think?
Oh yeah, we just gotta get Zach Stalker on board and Jared Deckard back on board and
To the front.
to the front.
Oh, Cameron Birch, he's watching tonight. Who's Anthony Finley?
I don't know who that guy is. Neither do y'all.
So we were
Never heard of her.
We were going through. We were going through. Me, Zach, and JT were going through the Crown Vic points, and we thought, who do we feel sorry for the most? And we could probably give him a little bit of airtime. And Finley's name brought up
Yeah.
Well,
between
I
the
got
three
it,
of us.
though,
So
didn't I?
We
that's
got-
why Anthony's here.
We got pro and semi-pro.
And then
Where's the semi-pro? I don't see him.
Cole was supposed to be here, which is why Phillip was coming. And then Cole didn't even show up. So now we got Phillip and Finley.
Way to
So-
go, Cole. He stood us up.
That's the reason I came tonight,
Because of Cole?
because of Cole.
Yeah.
I was really excited. We're gonna get him back for sure.
Oh, he'll be back in here for spring. How long did it say to take him hill up? 6 weeks?
Yeah, before like
Okay.
4 to 6 weeks.
I mean, talk about the year he's had for a minute.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that kid.
I'm jealous.
How many wins did he end up with?
5.
5?
He ran like 10.
No, he ran 7.
He ran 7. I'm sorry.
So
Jeez.
I got a buddy that actually shared the Ford with this year at the Sports Drum, Ricky.
Yep.
Well, his son races up there, and he was like, before you spend any money and buy one, let him run Cadence. Well, he went out there and he ran second. I knew then it was over with.
Right.
So the very next week we bought him his own, and he ran 5th, and I was like, but he had a little bit of trouble. And then from then on out, the next week he won.
He was on fire.
Yeah, he started on the pole, he won, and then from then on, if you win the feature, you go the tail. Start on the tail. So he started on the tail, and won the next 4. Well, they got so many new carts that they had split them up into 2 groups. So there was like a faster one and a slower one.
Yeah.
Well, the way the point shaked out, because that's how they were going to start it, he was supposed to start on the pole of the slower one. And I told Dean, I was like, I don't really want that. He's not going to learn anything. If he's got to be on the tail of the fast one, do it. So we put him on the tail, and 3 laps in, he was leading.
Really?
And he checked out and won.
Wow.
He gets that from Uncle Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eric's the talent of the family.
Yeah. I think we all beg to differ on that one.
No, that's awesome. He did a really good job.
Yeah.
We got to work on his interviews just a little bit.
Nah, he's still a little shy. Now, I will tell you, he loves that mullet. So every feature win he got, Ricky got him to get out and shake his mullet at
Did
it.
he?
He won't talk on there, but he'll shake his mullet.
There you go. Okay, let's. Eric Lynn said we all know yellow is where it's at.
Eric
I
said
don't-
that, yeah.
I don't know.
He
about
showed
all
us that.
Yeah.
That's rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year. You got to give him some little bit of credit.
He did win Rookie of the Year.
I think he would have done a lot better if that car would have just had a little bit more forward bite.
I was sitting in the grandstands that night when the 19 didn't make the show, and I was doing the math in my head, and I said, Meg, I think all he has to do is roll out here.
No. So he went out for his heat race, and he ran like 3rd. And then we watched Robert's heat race, and he didn't even make it. And I said, I think that was a transmission too. I said, I don't think he's going to make the B. So we run in the trailer, and I got this box that's got Cole's parts in it. And we're literally adding these points up, adding them up. And I'm like, look, all you got to do is go out there and start. 100 points is all you're going to win by 5. And so he went out there and started, and I'll be damned if he didn't break the car and everything else too. Got it done.
He got it. Okay. Elizabeth said Cole said he's faster than you on dirt. Clayton Campbell said, I know that guy in the gray and green hat. Where's the wig?
I was going to wear a wig.
He should have wore a wig.
My wife told me no.
At least you could
I
have
think
said,
it'd have been styling.
It would have brought more viewers.
or less.
Ricky Puckett said Cole's a monster.
Look at
Yeah.
all the Crown Vic guys tuning in tonight. These
Love
guys
it.
got a big following.
Love the Crown Vic guys.
I do too. Me and Zach had a blast in them. I mean, that's a fun class.
Yeah.
You guys really got a fun thing
Are
going.
y'all going to run more whenever you get a chance?
We're going to, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we're trying to get some speedway stuff worked out. Maybe.
Yeah.
We've been talking to Epic Chassis and Bo and trying to get it lined out, and hopefully we can try that again. But
Yeah.
it's a good time every time I strap in it. There's no stress.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not like I have to get top 5 or I lose these points. It's just go out there, and I gotta be careful because I don't want to screw somebody else's points night up or nothing. But I'm just out there having fun,
Yeah.
in the way,
Yeah.
playing.
I was definitely in the way, but it was a blast.
Yeah, it's a good time.
And we made the show.
We made the show out of 44 cars.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
I only ran mine 3 times that year, and he only ran his once before that weekend. I mean, that's a good time. If you get that many race cars there, that's a good time.
Yeah.
It's a blast. That's why I kind of want to split the schedule. I don't want to get away from the Crown Vic because it's more fun to me, honestly.
Yeah.
So are you not
time.
running points and pure stocks?
Probably not.
Yeah, just have fun with both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I give Eric an opportunity too.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see Eric retire. As much crap as we give him.
No, and I'm honestly, I want to see him drive it again. Especially, I told him all year, I'm like, just let somebody else drive it, even if it ain't me. If you don't want me to drive it, let somebody else do it, so you can see that I'm not lying in what I'm telling you. And I think now that he's seen what happened at Fun Fest and that it's not so much the car as it was
Right.
him, that I think he'll be a lot better.
It's seat
Yeah.
time. You
Yeah,
gotta
he-
get seat
yeah.
time.
Yeah, and he got better every race.
He did.
But
And that one, it was like the second to last night. It was a big race. Lucas Oil weekend, maybe.
probably.
He ran really well.
Yeah.
Like top 3 in the heat or something.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
why did you wait till now to start driving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's how good he looked.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
he's coming around.
the Rookie of the Year thing, when he broke the rear end, I was like, look, let's probably take a step back. Like, you're 60-something points out of Rookie of the Year. Let's take a step back. Maybe take a week off, regroup, get this thing a little bit better. And he didn't want to. He's like, man, if I don't get Rookie of the Year, let's at least get top 10. So he talked me into that. So I had a buddy, we bought a rear end and got it done. And I'm glad he did, honestly, because
Right.
it turned into Rookie of the Year and he got what he wanted.
Right.
So I'm actually pretty proud of him that he was pretty persistent in making
Wanted to
sure
get it
that we
done.
got to keep going.
I think it's
Yeah.
really cool that you guys can split a ride like that and get along. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, me and Tanner, we get along, but I don't know if we could do anything like that. You know, that's a lot.
I'm a lot different, though. Like, I have a lot more fun, especially now that Cole's racing. So, like, when my wife races, I get way more excited watching her win. Greg, whenever he did good, which, that was exciting. Eric was the same way. I don't know. They don't.
Like
I don't.
the car owner side of it. Huh?
Yeah.
Right.
If I had to quit today and be just a car owner, I could do it. It wouldn't bother me a bit. Especially now that Cole's racing, I'm kind of ready to step out and see him kind of be like Preston and jump in at 11 and start racing.
Boss
Right.
'em.
Yeah, that's kind of our goal.
That's a good goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, not many kids get to start in that anymore. you
Well,
know.
I wasn't fortunate enough to have that, so
Right.
I'm fortunate enough to be able to give him that. So we're going to do it.
That's awesome. Yeah, it goes a long way, and it's memories you can't replace.
Yeah. Oh, he won his first feature win. I done rode on the trophy, and that thing ain't going nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
That's a keepsake forever.
yeah. So
Grant Sampson, Debbie has still not got her shirt. This is like the 12th show in a row.
Come on, Grant.
Calling on Grant Sampson. Get Debbie her shirt. Jeff Cranmer, red and yellow is where it's at in fast colors.
He uses like a mustard yellow though.
I remember a red.
I like
and,
the fluorescent.
I remember a red and yellow 71 that was pretty fast back in the day.
Well, there's a 39 that was fast.
Yeah, that's true. Sweeteners Plus.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like in the 80s.
Sean Durbin said from the tail is the way to go.
Until you
Josh
break.
Harris said just join. What did I miss?
Oh, jeez.
You didn't miss nothing.
You're 20 minutes late, Josh. 20 minutes late.
8 o'clock.
Elizabeth said he's currently shaking his mullet.
yep. He's
That's the Ricky you share cars with.
Yep. So
Ricky
that's
Puckett.
I shared. He ran figure 8, which he actually won the figure 8 championship this year.
Oh,
which was
wow.
actually pretty cool. 'cause-
Congratulations, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys in that, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
that's
the
impressive.
sports room they pulled. It was at least 50 cars every night. 50
Really?
Fords. Yeah. They,
Wow.
There was
That's awesome.
three oval features a night
Wow.
of Fords, and then there was 18, 20 cars in the figure 8.
That's very impressive.
Yeah.
That is.
It's but
That's about the class they got going now, really, ain't it? They don't get a whole lot of the dromers or the.
well, the drummers are gone. But
Oh, they don't have drummers no more?
that's gone.
That's like-
they got the sportsman and the modified, but the car count's kind of dwindled down. The Fords, to me, is what's keeping that place going.
Does that place? I'm not trying to be nosy or nothing, but we've been talking about different stuff. Dirt place. That pay pretty good up there.
It was $75 to win.
See, that's what I hate. Like during Fun Fest, I got into a guy. It was like, boy, I didn't mean to do it. Like, I ain't used to this.
No.
And he was all mad, and it's like, buddy, we're running for $100.
No, I know at one point, because we were pretty high in points. So they do, like Brownstown, your heat race determines where you start in your feature. Well, they got an APPN, average points per night. So, like, Ricky's average points per night were really high. So he started tail every night. Mine were not really that high. But I had to start in the tail. Yeah. And you'd be back there 15th, 16th, just watching them beat on each other. And it doesn't pay from 10th on back or from 11th on back.
You don't pay nothing?
No, it doesn't pay anything.
You're a kid.
No, they pay to the top 10. And you're watching them beat on each other. And I'm like, this ain't even my car. I'm not about to watch you all. Yeah. So I just kind of wait and pick my spots,
Wow, I can't believe they don't have start money. That's crazy.
No.
Wow. I like going up to the Sportsdrome and watching. I've always enjoyed going up there and watching figure eights and stuff. And I like watching the Ford's Oval up there too. But it just seems like there's always a tussle.
I used to kind of talk bad about that place until this year that I went. I had a lot of fun on asphalt, especially with Ricky and my cousin. And Ricky taught me a lot.
Right.
I mean, a lot.
Right.
And but once you get in there and you're racing, it's all right. But it's everything outside of that place that makes it what it is. But it's
a great place. I
was wrong about a lot of it that I said, honestly.
Finley, the wig was even brushed out tonight.
Yeah, my youngest daughter got a hold of it and started brushing the wig up for the show, and I was like, you probably shouldn't do that.
I'm planning on going to see you all at the races this new year.
Yeah, that's my stepdad hollering.
Cameron said I donated my suit to Anthony, so he probably dominated 2020. There you go.
There we go.
Cameron's got some laps in a pure stock up there.
And a modified.
Yep. Derek Walton said Crown Vic Heroes.
Hey, that's right, Derek. That's my number one fan, guys.
He was talking about me and Zach.
Yeah. Thanks, Water Dog.
Derek, when Anthony got here, though, he did want to know when you're coming on the show. So if there's any way that you could let us know when you're coming on, it'd be great.
Shoot, he ain't going to leave his house.
That way we could get it scheduled
We
out.
can't even get him to a racetrack. We've begged him.
And that's 20 miles.
On the show, be famous, and then he'll go to the track and everybody know him.
Everybody know who he is.
It could be. Maybe that's what he's waiting on.
Yeah.
Eric said he was shaking trying to do the math that night.
Yeah. Eric when he got out for the heat race, he was tore up trying to figure that out. I was like, slow down. Let's just add this up. Let's do it the old way. I'm writing down. We're like,
trying to figure it out.
Yeah. I was like, you're good, dude. You just won Rookie of the Year. Let's go. Let's just have a good time.
Go make a lap.
Yeah.
Don't screw this up.
Yeah. I said, just be easy. Make a lap and ride it out. And he had a car land on him, broke a lower ball joint, tore up all kinds of stuff.
Oh, man.
Kenny Humphrey said Vic's are where it's at. Barry Richardson, where are you located at? Are you talking about the show?
It doesn't matter. We're all located in the same spot, bud. The show, the drivers, we all live in the same place.
We're south of 50.
South of 50?
South of 50.
South of 50. South of 50, north of Clarksville. Let's see. Leave Eric alone, Philip. Football Campbell said.
That's my father-in-law.
Chad Reed said me and JT hit every time we were in Vic's together. JT hits everything with the concession stand.
Listen, I usually spin out in front of Chad, and he helps me get straightened back up.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he's helped me twice. Saved my run.
That's called teamwork, is what that is.
He's a pretty good fella.
Hey, easy. I know him.
I'll tell you what, all them Crown Vic guys have really been nice to me. Finley and his buddy changed my starter that one night. I've had guys come over. I've had Philip 100 times air pressure because I can't ever remember him. He doesn't even hesitate to give it to me. I mean, I'm going out there.
Not the right numbers, but he's giving them to you.
Well, he's giving me numbers.
Yeah.
AJ helped me multiple times. He's super nice. Brandon and Michael welded on our pure stock at Fun Fest. I mean, all them guys that's a good group of guys to race with.
Yeah, sort of like the Harley gang, but we're the Crown Vic gang. See?
Fun Fest.
I tell you, who really helped me out one night was Billy's. Is it his sister?
Holly.
We was at Fun Fest, and a guy got out of his car and stopped me on the back stretch and getting ready to whoop me. Well, she got up. I mean, she had my back. All of them Crown Vic guys, they're like a family.
Oh yeah,
it's a good group, a fun group to race
big happy
with.
Family.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they don't have their rivalries because the Kramer Basham thing's a lot of fun to watch that they got going on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that Saturday night feature when I broke a tie rod and I just run right through Michael. And I got back to my pit and I was like, Allie and Greg got back there and I was like, I'm going to go get yelled at. I said, because I said, I ruined both our night. I said, I broke, but I ruined his. Like, he probably, honestly, I thought he was probably going to win the feature. And I I got back there and was surprised he didn't yell. He didn't nothing. You know, he thanked me for apologizing. And
He's a really nice guy.
No, he is.
I
And he
think
even
it goes
messaged
on.
me because my wife and his wife were talking, I guess, or whatever. And I was tore up about it all week because that's just not how I want to race. And
Right.
And he messaged me and told me not to worry about it, just to let's do it again. So
Yeah.
I think he's had more fun now than he did in the pure stock. Because
Yeah.
I know when the whole deal with all of us was going on that, you know, I think that kind of ruined it for him. And he stepped back and, you know, having fun with his boy.
he's,
now, so.
I mean, he's tough.
Yeah.
I finished second to him more times than I can count, honestly. And
Yeah.
it's amazing to see how smooth he is.
Yeah.
And I could watch and see just exactly where he gained on me and where I'd make a mistake, and I'd still make the same mistake.
Right.
And
Go to the next corner and do it all over again.
At least you know where it's at.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, you know, his boy and him have to have the same car.
Yeah,
I mean, so just watching his boy, you know, outrun
Yeah.
him like he does, it's probably makes him pretty happy.
Me and Brandon started in the VIX together, and it seemed like we pinballed off each other a lot.
Yeah.
But we were
I
just
think the
both
crowd-
learning.
Yeah.
I think the Crown Vic class is going to be awesome this year.
I think it's going to keep growing.
I do, too.
I tell
It
you
will.
what's changed a lot though is when we built our first one, I paid $200 for the car. A Crown Vic without a cage is $1,500 now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if you can find it. You know, the raffle thing, I like the raffle thing, but
I've got too much money invested in them right now. I could have bought a car.
you get a lot of money invested in them, and somebody's making way too much money off
Yeah,
one.
that's true.
If you add up all that money, they're making $3,000 off a Crown Vic,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not right. I mean,
Right.
I know you got to make a little, but you shouldn't get rich off them
Right.
raffle things. That defeats the whole purpose. Make a little money, make a couple $100 and be done.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's just how I see it. I've won some cool stuff off raffles, though. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Nope.
lie, but
The same
well,
car
no.
that he got $30 in, I probably had $80 in. He won it for 30. So
Right.
it only takes one.
yeah, exactly.
Next one.
And the bad thing was, I paid the $30 and went on my way. Didn't even pay attention to the raffle, and then I get a message on Facebook saying, "Hey, you won that car," and I was like, "There ain't no way." And sure enough, I won it, and then went and picked it up.
So no,
It's
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
I couldn't win a raffle, so I quit.
Do they tech in them?
What?
Do they tech the Crown Vics?
Raffles?
No. The
How you
Crown
take a
Vics.
raffle?
No, you dummy.
I never got tacked in mine. But I never
Yeah.
ran good either. So
One of the last times I was at Brownstown before Fun Fest, they actually stopped us on the front straightaway and teched us all on the front straightaway.
That's when you're top 5, though. I wasn't there.
I tell you, buddy.
I was sitting there looking at what they doing
They
out there.
used to tech them hardcore, though, didn't they?
They still do. I mean,
Yeah.
Do they?
they're trying to stay on top of it. I wish they'd tech more. Like Jim kind of lets us. Like the night that I won, I pulled off the track thinking we were going to get teched, and Jamie was like, you can just get your picture taken. Come on out back
You
on
was
the track.
cheating that night, then, wasn't you?
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think now I think Michael bought the computer or something.
Yeah, that's what he told me. about
Yeah,
the
so
computer.
that they can check computers now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got you.
Because if there's one thing the sports room does really well, it's they take Crown Vics. Because
That's good.
The night that I think it was the night I won, not the night Ricky won. They had the car on all 4 jack stands, springs off of it, shocks off of it, right front strut taken apart. Yeah,
Wow.
they went through
Dang.
it. They went through it.
Wow.
They'll pull the covers off the rear ends, everything. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, but yeah, I think it was Michael that bought the computer so that Brownstown could check.
When
So,
I went and ran the
I thought
speedway,
that was pretty cool.
they crawled
Yeah.
all over mine too. But I don't know if they did everybody's. But
Yeah.
there was only 4 of us in line, and nobody else was there. But
Yeah.
Like
he
us
said he
that
walked
blue-
around, but I don't
Like
know.
that blue looks so fast. They're like, we need to take
Yeah, it looked real fast.
Yeah.
I was a mess out there.
Hey, that first car Bo built, I was really impressed at that Enduro at Thunder Valley with how well you made that thing run.
That thing's got a lot of problems. Oh man, that was a mess.
Let's talk about some national stuff for a
Let's
minute.
do
You
it.
guys want to?
Yes.
Sure.
So Votto is coming up. I think JT and I were talking about this. It was the other night. We were
Yeah,
racing
when we
on
were
Xbox.
racing on Xbox.
But the cars that are going to Votto this year, I think, is going to be insane. You got Davenport, Marlar, Herb,
Pierce, right?
Pierce.
Cheers, yep.
There's just going to be a lot of good competition out there.
The biggest
No.
names the Wild West has ever had.
Yeah, not that, like I said, not the racing wasn't great last year by any means, but it's just it's a year-round thing now. Like there's no, I mean, it just seems like the World Finals just got over with in November, and then you had the Dome, and then now we're already talking about going to Vado, and then Speed Weeks is coming up 1st of February.
World of Outlaws is before that.
Yeah, World of Outlaws before that.
Even bigger though, Kyle Larson is skipping the Chili Bowl.
Yeah.
To
I
go
read
run
that
the
today.
shootout.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if just by the looks, it seems like he enjoys running the
I
late
think so
model
too.
more than
I
he
think
does
that
midget.
I watched a lot of the Tulsa shootout, and I was kind of shocked at the payout. You know, they talk about having 1,400 entries, right?
They ran like 300 and some races.
Yeah,
380
300 some races, and then they was paying like $2,000 to win.
They just go for the golden driller.
Yeah.
I know, but it's
a
like
prestige
how much
thing.
money
Yeah.
did they make that week?
Oh yeah.
Hell, somebody made a
2,000 to
killing.
win?
And when you watch that, there's tons of people there before the race, and there ain't nobody in the grandstands.
No.
All them people are in the pits.
Yeah.
So they didn't buy a grandstand pass.
No.
They bought a pit pass.
pass.
Probably at least $30 a night.
7 days, 6 days, whatever.
That's that adds up fast, you know?
Same way at the Dome. When we went to the Dome, we bought pit passes, and literally, like, you would see people after the late model was over. You'd see them all rush out of the stands and go right back to the pits
Yeah.
and go watch Carpenter or
Yeah.
any of them.
It's
Yeah.
great that our sports do it and that we're
Yeah.
that friendly with everybody, you
Right.
know,
Yep.
but
And
it's
that's
just
what
a lot
Josh
of
said-
money.
That's what Josh said. He said he won't go back to the Chili Bowl until it pays more.
That's
It
crazy.
only pays $10,000 to win the Chili Bowl. I mean, that's just a big. I mean, what I'm saying is, like you were going back to your point is though, if you're paying that much money to get in the pits, I mean, let's $10,000,
So somebody's making a lot of money
a
somewhere.
lot of money.
And it's not a race car driver.
Nope.
It's crazy.
And what I
Well,
like
here-
about that deal is too, though, is in the pits, like each trailer will have 8 race cars,
Oh yeah.
and out of one trailer.
So did you see Ricky Thornton's post when he had that micro for sale for $36,000?
36,000.
Yeah, for a micro.
And it
they were
paid
paying
2,000 to win the
$2,000
race.
win.
Is that why he posted it?
That's not why he just.
I think he was genuinely selling it when it
Yeah,
wasn't
he
his
was-
car,
I got you.
right?
That's the one. Yeah, he bought them.
Oh, he owned
He
it.
bought them. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know
had
he
it for
owned it.
sale, and it was like 36,000.
Gonna win a lot of races. That
Yeah,
way.
you're going to have to win a lot of races.
Yeah.
I mean, it's same
And you know
way
that's a big event for those guys. So normal micro shows. I mean, somebody might be able to chime in and tell me what it is, but they're not 2,000 to win every night. I guarantee
No.
you that.
Nah.
it's kind of the same with us, you know.
It's very similar. Yeah. I mean,
What?
Kenny said it
Yeah, but
really well.
Updates, bud. You're going to be rich this year.
Kenny said it real well one night when we was up there working on the Simpson cars, because Grant wanted to run for national title, which is cool. I would love to run for national title too. But Kenny goes, it's like $30,000 to win $3,000.
Right.
I mean, the math's not there.
Right.
$30,000 in your whole summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But you can say you're a national
You
champion.
can say you're a national champion. Not many people can say it.
Yep.
So yeah, so the cool part about it is too. There's the big bonuses out there. I don't know exactly what it is off the top of my head, but it's like you win 4 races, it's an extra 100,000 or whatever.
Right.
if you-
Yeah. And it goes
whatever.
down each race or something.
So I know we debate this all the time. Who you picking?
Who am I picking?
Yeah, who you think's gonna go out there and
Mike Marlar.
Mike Marlar?
I like Mike Marlar a lot.
I want to say B-Shep, but B-Shep's the new Longhorns, and I just don't think that.
He's got to learn it.
Yeah, he's got to learn it.
Nope.
He was testing today.
Yep.
Was
He's
it today?
been testing.
Yeah.
And I don't know. This might be a debatable question or whatever, but I don't think Davenport's going to be Davenport in 2023.
I hope not.
That's
Yeah.
you should have came to me next. I was going to say Davenport.
Hey,
you
what's
know,
your what's your
there we
thoughts?
go. There we go.
What's your thoughts? Zach?
Davenport's always been good there. He was good there. Did he run there last year?
He wasn't there last year.
Year before, he dominated.
Yeah.
Pierce is really good there, and Shepard is too. I'm gonna get Shepard.
Pierce has got
Shepherd.
the same thing going on as Shepard.
I know,
He got to learn too.
but I think Shepard's.
That surprised me.
But
Seeing Pierce go to a
Davenport's
Longhorn.
not going to be the
It was
same
shocker.
without
Yeah.
You
Jason
know,
Durham.
I was shocked at that too until I went up there and picked my car up, and I asked the lady, and she's like, "They got all the technology, and we're behind."
All right.
So I don't know. I kind of look for him to build another Pierce car.
Yeah.
Off of it.
Off
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think it was a
Who you
mistake.
going with, Finley? Who's your man to watch out there?
I don't know. Probably, I don't know. So many to choose from, though. I want to say Hudson.
Hudson.
Yep.
Thief.
That's a good pick.
I think
it's going to be good all around.
I do
Yeah.
too.
Let's
I
hear
think-
your pick though.
I was gonna say Hudson since he's joining Rocket,
Well, you
but
can say Carpenter then, okay?
no. No. Oh, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I think Bishop it won't take him long to get
No, I don't
it to
think
get
it
it
will
together, and
That's what I thought.
especially with the Longhorn.
My underdog pick is the Scott boys because that's close to home.
Do you see where Johnny's running World of Outlaws Rookie of the Year? this
Oh, is he?
year?
Good
Yep.
for him.
Yeah, I seen.
I like both them boys. They're funny.
I do too.
Yep.
I think I don't know. They're just kind of. Are they really underdogs though? Like,
Well, I'm just.
no.
They
I'm
don't
talking
win,
about from where they were at to now. Like, I know what you're saying about out west and stuff like
Oh.
that, but I think that they're just sleepers anywhere they go. People don't.
Yeah.
You know, they just kind of.
They're always good at Eldora.
Always competitive.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's. Gonna
And
be
that's where Landers is at, correct?
Where?
Or not? Yeah, Lance. No, not Lance. Who's the Jonathan Davenport crew chief? That
was Jason
Durham.
Durham.
Jason
I was
Durham.
gonna
He
say it
went
was
to
Durham.
Johnny, right? And he's
Yes,
Johnny's guy now.
I think so.
So tell me that's not a big thing in your back pocket.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a. I'd like to have him.
I would too.
There's-
I got Bo, and he's just as good.
Bo's just as good
Just as good.
when he's not in Grant's pit.
He's not allowed in Grant's pit. We had to talk about it.
I got pictures of it.
Yeah, that was one time. The only time he's allowed in Grant's pit's when I'm piloting one.
Finley
had
keeps
a-
trying to get him.
Yeah.
Better watch it.
He's not interested.
JT's Bo's PR person. He's not interested.
I knew Bo before, so he's
Yeah, he didn't have nothing
secretly-
nice to say about you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Carly agrees with B-Shep. Kenny said RTJ has new ones coming. That's why he's selling his other ones.
New mini sprints?
Grant says it takes about 30 to 40 races to win the national title and costs about $300 to $400 a night to run. So all that up plus damages.
If they're saying tires are over $200 a piece this year. The year I won the Brownstown Championship, I put 2 new tires on a night. So there's my $400 before we even, do
Before you even
fuel
started.
and that's just
just
what
right
it
off the
took.
top.
I'm not as good as a driver as most of them, so it took 2 new tires for me to be
Right.
competitive.
Yeah, I ran about 10 races on a set of tires.
Yeah, the year I won, I put new back tires on every feature. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's what it took.
I know at the Scott Patman Memorial, JT gave that right rear tire everything he had.
That's why he
I
had
got
to have
video
new
evidence of
tires
that.
every
It was
week.
brand new when I started that night.
2 laps ago, wah, pop, 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 down the front
Yeah.
straightaway.
I don't know, man.
I was like, well, there went that tire.
That was a
Yeah.
rough night.
When we reclipped my pure stock, I grabbed a set of tires out back behind the garage. It still had mud on them, set all winter. And I went out and drove around 10 Rivers, first race out. From then on, I don't know. Tire is a tire.
Just run them.
Just run them and rework them. I don't know. That's what I believe.
Yeah. You still do that this day?
I
He
have
comes to my house and gets some of them.
reduce, reuse,
Yeah.
recycle.
Yeah, but you got new updates this year, though. I think you need to try some new tires.
I got new tires. I
He's
just
got a
don't wanna
stack
run
of them. He won't use
You got to
them.
use them. You got to use them.
Nobody else can get
You gotta-
tires, and he won't sell any. But he's got a stack of them.
You got new updates this year. You got to put a set of new tires on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that wasn't one of the updates was the new tires, was it?
No,
That's just,
it didn't say that in the
I
book.
didn't say update tires.
Call Michael. Let's talk to him. Get him on the
Good grief.
phone call here.
I'm just glad we're on radials.
I tell you what, that saved a lot of work on Bud's car. I hated it at first,
Yeah,
but I
Man.
kind of like it now.
it'd
Can
be
y'all tell the
sweet.
difference?
Oh yeah, forward bite I can't tell difference, but side bite's where I notice it. If the
Yeah.
car gets out of shape, you don't have as much. But I felt like once I got the car straight, I could still launch it pretty hard, maybe even better. It's just the corners is what killed me.
That's why it needs 2 new tires every night.
Yeah,
Hear that?
exactly.
I launched it.
I
Yeah,
ran
I
at Fun
launched it.
Fest. I ran radials all the way around except the right rear. And the only reason I changed the right rear was because right before the heat race,
Flat.
Greg goes, "Hey, this beadlock's leaking." And I was like, I don't think I got another beadlock mounted right now. I said, run to Dustin car. Go see if he'll let us borrow one. So I got one of Dustin's Hoosiers, and he let me keep it all weekend. So I had a Hoosier on the right rear all weekend.
That is hilarious. Poor guy. He always had flat tires.
Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it
On the
started
trailer,
happening
on the
real
car?
bad. Yeah, he had the flat on the trailer. The car started whenever he broke the rear end. And then I went and bought one. Well, I just didn't order new hubs. We had another car sitting out back that was small bolt pattern. So I robbed the wheels off it. So he was big bolt on the front, small bolt on the back.
Oh, that's a pain.
It was a pain. So we only had the one bead lock, and it was a piece.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Josh
those
Harris
are
says-
through the roof, too.
Josh Harris says, "Let me be your tire guy, Zach." You got a tire guy now.
I don't pay good enough.
Moving up.
I thought he was coming back racing. That was the story he told.
That's
so
what he
too.
said, wasn't it? Ricky Puckett said Philip is awesome at saving tires, me not so much.
No, when it come to buying tires, Ricky could wear out a set of tires in practice. He'd get 5 laps of practice, and we'd need new tires. That dude. But the crazy thing is he could be sideways, and at the Drome, it was all about keeping the car straight, momentum up, kind of like a go-kart. But that dude, if he got sideways, he didn't lose no speed. Maybe even got faster. It was insane. I ain't never seen nothing like it. That dude can drive anything.
Is he going to come to the dirt side this year, any?
I don't know. Maybe. He's got a lot going on right now with figure 8 cars and stuff like that. So, but yeah, he can't. No. Tires. My poor cousin. He spent a lot of money on tires.
There's a lot of asphalt guys switching over to the dirt thing. The Tunney boys and Chris Harmon's boy, Ben, he's running really good. That Van Meter guy, he ran dirt for a couple times. I mean, there's a lot of big
Well, he
names.
owns Circle City now.
Oh, does he?
Eddie Van Meter owns Circle City.
Well, that's great for the sport.
Yeah.
He's going to keep it dirt, I guess, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, they already got the speed drome up there, so.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the new owners of the Speedway. I'm excited to see how that plays out. And I think Glenn Luckett was a heck of an ad.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Glenn Luckett.
That's a very, very big pickup for him.
I'm excited to see. And that guy says it didn't look like he's afraid to throw money at the racetrack. So
No, I don't.
it needs some money. It needs some love. So maybe we can get it back to where it was.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the repairs that he talked about making will be a huge difference for him.
Yes.
What exactly did he talk about doing?
Well, just some of the asphalt and I think some of the walls.
I don't know if a lot of people know this or not, but once you get in the middle of turn 1 and 2, most of the pits turns to gravel. It's not paved pit stalls all the way around that place.
Right.
All of 3 and 4 is gravel and grass.
Yeah.
But 1 and 2, there's a paved thing you can drive around, but the stalls themselves are grass and gravel.
Right.
I mean, it's not the front looks fantastic, but it's not like that all the way around.
Right.
And I would like. I
Hopefully,
think
it is at one time.
if people are a big Salem Speedway fan, they really need to go check that place out. Go to the pits and look at the racetrack and see the banking on it.
Right.
You wouldn't believe it.
I grew up going there with my dad and Justin Trinkle. So it's that's a place I really want to get to go around.
You don't realize how steep it is till you get there, though,
Yeah.
do you? I mean,
Nope.
it's like looking down into a pond.
Of course, I was a kid, so you get there, unload, and then your truck and trailer go back.
Right.
So like whenever you're riding around in with the truck and the trailer going around, it's insane.
It's wild.
Yeah, especially when you're a kid.
There's nothing like it.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Well, here comes. Oh, we got some good comments here. What we got?
Oh, Greg.
Grant said super stocks are supposed to be at Circle City 6 to 8 times this year. Ricky said we were always fast during Fun Fest and the 4-wheel drive cars every year. Front wheel drive, not 4-wheel drive. Front wheel drive. Really fast.
4-wheel drive.
Fast and
All kinds of grip.
Yeah. There's your forward bite, Eric.
Yeah. Greg says you're cheating, Philip.
He says he works on it. He doesn't touch nothing. He didn't even work on his own car when he had it. It sat at my house.
But Derek just said I just watched some of Bobby Pierce's practice from today. The Longhorns look fast. They do look fast.
I'm telling you.
They're on top of it right now. Paul Campbell, JT, have you heard any Thunder Valley updates?
Yeah, what's the updates?
All right. So
I love that place.
I'm not trying to start nothing. The fair board people, I've talked to 2 fair board people, both of them tell me, say nobody's interested in running it. And then I've had other people tell me that they've approached them about running it
Yes.
and got shut down.
Okay, so that's
And
where
I'm
I'm
not
at.
calling that a lie because I believe what they're telling me.
Yeah.
And Bud said that one has the money to do it. I don't think
So they don't want it to happen.
I don't think the fair board wants it to go.
I
And
don't
I'm not
think
trying to
so.
start nothing. I'm just saying that's what I'm picking up.
Yeah.
We had, it wasn't Bud, but it was somebody else say that there's a guy that's interested
With a lot of money.
with a lot of money. Yes. And they could do it. And
And approach them.
Yes.
They didn't approach him.
Right.
He went to them.
yeah.
But when I talked to the fair board, fair board president, he told me that nobody was even interested. And I knew he was lying to me when he told me. So
Yeah.
I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm staying
No,
out
it's,
of it.
I mean,
you know,
but that's, you can tell that the fair board don't want nothing to do with it.
to me, if you don't want it to go, just say it.
Right.
That's
Right.
fine. Let's
Yeah.
let us know.
Say we're shutting
You guys
down,
don't want to
ain't
have
gonna
it.
happen.
Yeah.
Don't let us sit here wondering, is somebody going to do it?
Right.
Just tell us. Now I am getting the Thunder Valley Hall of Fame ballots out this
Okay.
weekend, next week. So if anybody wants to vote, this is your last chance. You need to get a hold of me before Friday. Well, tomorrow's Friday. You need to get a hold of me before Saturday because the ballots are going out this weekend, next week. So we're going to see who makes the Hall of Fame this year.
Yeah.
So
Works
right now
well.
I think there's 11 people on the board that are going to vote. So it doesn't take nothing to get on. I say the board like it's important. All you have to do is say, "Hey, JT, I want to vote."
Yeah.
You're on I call it the board. I don't know if
Board.
that's what it is.
That's
but-
all right. Sounds
But
good.
that's all it takes. If you guys want to vote, if you know people on there, I talked to Adole. I'm going to talk to him some more this week maybe and try to get some stuff worked out with him. But me and Matt had a sign hung. It's hung at Thunder Valley. Of course, there's not any races there now, but the fair week stuff still goes on. So you got fair pools, fair race, fair demo.
Right.
I mean, people walk past the sign.
Right.
It's still there. So we're adding another sign this year. I enjoy doing that. That was one of our most viewed shows. So hopefully we can have big success with that again this year.
Yep.
All right, I'm done.
Oh, no, you're good.
Your buddy Mike Joel's watching again.
Yeah, Mike Jewell from Georgia.
Yeah, that's right.
He's watching from Mount Orb, Ohio tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe it's Ohio. Maybe it's Ohio. I thought he was from Georgia.
Ohio.
Man, I'm really screwing up.
You are.
It's
all
all
okay. It's all good, though. Doyle said that's one of the first things he's doing is fixing pits. So that'd be a plus. Thanks for that update, Doyle.
That's needs updated. I mean, it
Yeah.
really does.
Derek Wald said Justin Trinkle, did he used to race at Bardstown, Kentucky at Bluegrass Speedway?
Yes. Yeah, that's him. Same one.
I'm telling you, man, Derek Wald, he is flag to flag media. Like, like how when you're, this is like the news anchor desk, right? Like when you watch the news at night and you see all them people running around in the background with papers and stuff trying to get local late breaking news.
That's Derek.
That's
Wald
Derek.
in the background running back and forth.
We need to turn
Can't
the
see him,
camera
but
around one week so they can watch him.
They can see he's running around.
Yeah, he's back there.
We can't show his face because he's a
He's
dog
got
killer.
computers going and satellites are all linking up and
Definitely just came to the racetrack.
We can't show his face.
he ain't been in the racetrack in 5 years, but he knows what's going on.
He's afraid he's gonna get
He's
picked
the
up.
producer.
Oh shoot. Josh Harris comes in with some late breaking basketball news that Purdue 2 straight losses for Purdue.
Oh, Greg Lynn's talking trash, Zach. Did you see that?
Oh, boy.
Zach, you still racing modifieds? Well,
Yes, I will be.
That's okay. That's a
technically though, it's not racing modifieds. It's going to be winning modifieds.
No.
Yes, it is.
We've already talked about this.
All right.
I don't think
Yeah.
Greg's even going to get to race some modifieds. I don't know. We'll see. He's getting it together. He's
he?
he's got a new chassis, so
New
I
chassis.
thought
it's taking him a year to. Well, he did. He bought Ben's.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has that. That's
Okay.
at the house. But he has a new one.
Oh, okay.
Is that a Pierce?
actually one of Ben's main guys is building.
Okay.
So
Is Ben
It's,
going to run that same chassis?
no,
too?
Ben is Bandit. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
It's not a Pierce car with updates.
Pierce car with updates.
telling
A
you.
blue Pierce car with updates.
I'm telling you,
Blue.
Zach Stalker is going to set the world on fire in 2023.
Did he get a
Look how fast he
Longhorn
I'm looking-
mod or something?
No, he's got a Pierce with updates. I'm sitting here looking at him in the computer screen. Look how fast he looks just sitting there. Look at that.
What they did is they cut this one bar out, moved it down a 1/4 inch.
It's fast.
One bar.
Do you mean moved up so he can get in easy?
Man. I will say thank you to Greg. He did get a jack stand for me. I think I broke a tie rod, and the old girl wouldn't turn, and Greg helped me out.
Did he?
Yeah, he was good. I got him all dirty, and I think he even burned his arm on the header.
Nah, you can't do that now. He's spoiled now.
Delicate.
Yeah, he's got them soft hands and everything
Yeah.
else. Yeah.
Yep.
Who's Derek talking to? Don't I see your name attached to the Motor Speedway all the time? I don't know.
I don't know what he's talking
I'm
about.
not sure.
Oh,
He must
water
have dropped
dog.
these papers in the background, got them shuffled up. I didn't know who he's talking to or what he's talking about.
talking about?
I want to put a GoPro on Zach's rear end and watch his pull bars in 4-link. I've seen some TikToks that are amazing.
We can do that
We're going to this year.
as long as we don't show nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of secrets.
Paid driver.
I used to tell people, I said, if they're desperate enough to look at my car, because everybody have them capes, let them look.
Yeah,
I mean, if they're that
yeah.
desperate, crawl underneath of it.
I don't park backwards. I don't put the capes over. I ain't got nothing to hide. If I was winning all the time.
They'd be embarrassed to see what we got going on over
Yeah.
there across the creek.
Yeah.
Paul Campbell said Greg Landon is the mullet king of the NHRA. I don't know. Cole's
Right
giving
to his
run for
head.
his money.
Yeah, I think Greg just has long curly hair now versus a mullet. But he needs to get that thing trimmed up a little bit.
Looks like a poodle.
Yeah, yeah.
Poor guy. Ain't even here to defend himself.
Oh, he's in town.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he lives in Bardstown, Kentucky now, though.
Oh, okay.
Him and his girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a little bit of news, too. What we're going to do is we're going to go. We're not skipping next week. We're going this week, and then we're also going next week.
Did you know that, Zach?
And then we'll go every other week after that.
Did you?
No.
Are you all right with that?
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
News to me.
What do I got going on?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Next week's show is going to be very interesting. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag. I'm just saying.
I don't even
All
know.
I can tell you is get your popcorn popped, your favorite beverage, because it's going to be a crazy hour. So I'm just saying.
I think you got confused. That was this hour.
No.
Yeah, Philip did great.
You guys. Yeah, you guys. Hey, we've been talking about this I canceled on you. We've been talking about this for a month. So I'm glad you guys came on.
Yeah, definitely come back.
Absolutely.
You know? Eric,
Sure. Now we
Eric
don't
shows up randomly, and we don't even invite him.
Yeah.
Now, see, he told me that he was invited.
Oh, whatever.
No, he's like,
No.
hey, you guys got an empty seat tonight? I'm like, yeah. All right, I'll be over.
I didn't know.
That's his invite.
I thought it was way harder to get in than that.
No, shoot.
Well, let anybody on here look.
Yeah.
He didn't tell you about the entry fee, did he? Oh, okay.
We still got
you
we got a whole another minute left.
Okay, you better make sure to tell him about
You
that.
don't tell them about that until they're going to walk out the door.
Okay, there we
Then you
go.
hand them the cup and you say, put your money in the cup.
Got to pay for that Michael Long update somehow.
Yeah.
I told you Derek got his papers shuffled up. We talked about Votto and the Chili Bowl 3 hours ago. Look at him. What am I going to do with him?
I don't either.
I bet he was burning his Coney dog in the microwave.
Good thing he ain't checking water meters.
Going back to Wendy Troy Moore's comment there, I would like to see some of these tracks do a little bit of Sunday racing. I know it's hard, like sometimes on drivers and stuff like that, but I don't know. It's just hard when all the tracks run on Saturday night. You know, it's hard to get around.
Don't look at me like that. It's hard to make a daytime race go track prep wise.
It is.
I mean,
It
anytime
is.
I've been at Fun Fest, we raced during the day, or I ran at Thunder Valley during the day before. Boy, she gets black and hard.
Racing on asphalt.
Yeah.
But like even if you go to Salem though, it's asphalt. I mean, it's not. Why can't you?
Oh,
run
yeah.
Sun-
Oh,
why
Speedway,
can't you run
yeah.
Sunday afternoon or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I'm cool with that. I'd like
Yeah.
to do it early. Don't wait till Sunday night.
Yeah. My buddy Jason Van Meter's tuned in tonight too. I'm going to let everybody know. I know there's a lot of people on here that maybe deer hunt or whatever, but we're starting a live show with Jason Van Meter and Van Meter and Son Lures January 17th. It's going to be on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. So just kind of let the cat out of the bag a little bit on that. If you're into hunting, I will also be producing that one too. It'll be on my Who's Your Hardwoods Outdoors page and the Van Meter and Son Lures Facebook page. So just an FYI.
Good deal.
Yeah, I think I was talking like more like pavement stuff, like on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm
like
sorry. I
Sunday
didn't realize
afternoon.
that's where we was at.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I mean, NASCAR ran Sundays for years.
I knew Derek's comment threw you off, and you was thinking about it pretty hard.
Yeah.
He moved
yeah.
got an air fryer.
Yeah,
now.
I didn't know he was that tech savvy.
Now he's air frying hot dogs, right?
Yeah, Tony Dog's an air fryer.
Okay.
Him and Kelton get
I
together.
bet them are crispy. Doyle said they got like 3 races this year on Sunday. I think that's a good idea, Doyle. I really do. I think it'll go over good for them. That's what I think.
I think, yeah, that place, if it just needs rejuvenated. Well, that word.
Yeah.
Woo! Rejuvenate. That's 5. That's 5.
It's more impressive he had to sit
Yeah, it
there and
is.
count
Yeah,
it
count
out.
it
That's
Yeah, he had to
impressive.
count out the syllables.
Yeah.
Sitting
That's
over there
awesome.
next week.
No, you
I'm
ain't.
sitting over there next week.
There's something big going on next week. I don't know what it is, but I just heard about it.
You won't want to sit over here next week.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to sit over there next week.
Oh. We'll tell you
I
after the
can't
show.
tell you right now.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
tell
top
you.
secret.
We'll
It
tell.
is 9:02 anyway.
It's
you
killing
guys have
me.
anything tonight before we sign off here? Anything else you want to go over? Speak now or forever hold your peace. It's going to be 7 days before we're actually sitting here again.
Let's give us SILMW S series update.
Okay. I'm leading points.
Lead was cut in half.
I'm still
Lead
leading
was cut
points.
in half. Zach's on my team now. We formed an alliance. I formed an alliance with Chris.
And none of them's got the job done. Like, I am still
But
leading
what happened
points.
last week? I beat you. Smoked you
Who's leading points?
by a point.
It doesn't matter.
I'm coming.
It doesn't matter.
I'm coming.
I'll take you out. You got
I'll
to do what you got to
that.
do to win.
I'll do that.
Yeah, Zach has no problem taking people
Zach,
out, door slamming them and everything else.
I don't know. Owen put Zach up there by a water dog eating coney dogs the other night.
Yeah, he did.
Ran him all the way up to the concession stand.
Yep. But no, that's all right. That's okay. That's all right.
Yeah. I do want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Grant Simpson Racing, Hillbilly Barbecue and Tenderloins, Greens Auto Sales, Solutions Directional Drilling, Jason Petmeyer, Farm Bureau Agent, B&D Excavating and Septic, P3 Graphics, get a hold of Eric for all your race wrap needs, Howler Motorsports and Fab, and M2 Custom Designs.
You guys better give
Nice
yours too,
cups.
since you're the guest.
Yeah.
Huh?
They're the guests. Let them give theirs
I
too.
mean, right, that's where I'm going.
Let me do it. Why don't you guys give us your sponsors?
I don't have any. I'm looking for some.
Oh,
No, I got a couple. I got a
Okay.
couple buddies. A hot spot welding, Amos Calloway helps me out with all my welding whenever I need it. And then DK Salvage, Derek Smith helps me on parts, and the wife and the rest of the family.
Epic Chassis helps you
There
out
you go.
some.
Oh,
Right?
yeah. I mean, but it costs a little too much. No.
Cost a little too much.
Dang it, Bo.
My buddy Philip, pretty much anybody I race with, I can ask them for parts, and they either hook me up, send me in the right direction. Like my buddy Ryan Woods, he's helping me get some parts that he's got. So we all work together. If we got it, I'll give it to the next guy.
That's a good thing about
That's
that.
why
Five.
racing used to be.
Yeah.
Absolutely. About you, Philip.
Well,
JT put you on the spot, didn't he?
yeah.
I just
Well,
wanted-
we ain't
I
got
wanna
them all
spotlight
lined
it.
out. We ain't got them all lined out for this year yet. But last year I had Norman with Howler Fabrication, Elite Heating and Air. Oh, what was it? That was for me. My wife got all the good sponsors. Oh,
She's prettier.
yeah.
Faster.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, she is. Yeah. So,
Tough one to swallow sometimes. I get it. Megan won Super Stock race before me, so I get it.
Allie won her feature. Allie won her Ford feature before me too, I think.
Hurts, don't it?
I don't care.
And all your buddies remind you. That's
Oh,
what sucks.
Yeah, was it? Yeah, last year I think it took me till the end of the year to win the one, and she had won like 3.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, well, we know who the race car driver is.
Yeah.
Like
It hurts.
Jeffrey, I ran second to Jeffrey last year at Thunder Valley. I don't know how many times. I gave several away because of lap traffic, just choosing the wrong or
You're too
just
nice.
being too
I
cautious.
seen you. You were too nice.
Being too cautious around that, I should have just stuck it in there
You just went.
and I'd waited or whatever, and it let him get to me and stuff. But she won. Misty was driving Jeffrey's car, and then we had Allie's car built. Well, she would win, and then Jeffrey and his dad would be like, "Well, are you going to race this car next week now?" Or
Right.
so, now.
Yeah, when I was lapping down Finley the third time, I'm not near as nice as you are.
No, I learned my lesson. Like, yeah, I've learned my lesson.
He could have said 2.
Yeah,
I mean,
Oh,
3.
sorry.
Jeez.
he can't count. Did you see him over earlier?
I got the 5.
I'm
He
pretty
did.
sure
5.
he drove right around me and you.
He did. Yeah.
I think I waved at both of
Yeah.
you a couple times.
He beat us to the infield, though.
He did.
You know where we win the race at?
Yeah, but you got there too early, bud.
Yeah, yeah, you got there way, way too early.
Didn't know it was a timed race.
He obviously can't count.
That's true.
Well, I'm friends with JT.
You didn't go on the infield and go 1, 2, 3, 4. That was only 5.
I don't think he can get to 5.
That's true.
Yeah.
6.
6.
He's your ride home, ain't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's scary.
kind of. Yeah, I'm glad I only live like 5 minutes away. Yeah,
You're welcome.
yeah, okay.
All right. Well, we're going to jump off here for the night, and
Say it right this time.
we will. I always say it right.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Wait till you guys see this crap show here. He's got the
You did it
perfect
once.
saying.
You did it
He's got
once.
the perfect saying, and he screws it.
No, don't.
Yeah, you did, buddy. Aaron Field set you up.
You say it once.
Right now.
Okay, JT's going to sign us off tonight.
Thanks for watching. Until the next flag flies, we'll see you there.